Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste, and a very good evening to one and all. Welcome to the winner announcement ceremony for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competition 2021. Before we begin today's event, we would like to start with a Kadavul Varthu. Kalayada kalviyum உரையாத வயதும் ஓர்கபடுவாராத நட்பும் கன்றாத வளமையும் குன்றாத இளமையும் கழுப்பினி இல்லாத உடலும் சலியாத மனமும் அன்பு அகலாதவனும் தவறாத சந்தானமும் தாழாத கீர்த்தியும் மாறாத வார்த்தையும் தடைகள் வாராத கொடையும் தொலையாத நிதிகமும் கோணாத கோலும் ஒரு துன்பமில்லாத வாழ்வும் துயலின் பாதத்தில் அன்பு உதவி பெரிய தொண்டரோடு கூட்டுகந்தாய் அலைஞாழி அறி துயிலின் மாயனது தங்கையே ஆதி கடவுரின் வாழ்வே அமுதேசர் ஒரு பாகம் அகலாத சுகபாமி அருள்வாமி அபிராமி. Welcome once again to the winner announcement ceremony for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, a non-profit organization formed in 2003, aimed at societal transformation through arts and culture, is once again proud to organize the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021, MYICMF 2021, for the third consecutive year since its inaugural in 2019. The Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival comprises of 3 pillars: concerts, conferences, and competitions. And these focus on 3 outcomes, which are entertainment, education, and excellence, to provide its beneficiaries a privilege to experience the treasures of a profound heritage. MYICMF strongly feels that art has a pivotal role in the creation of healthy minds, and hence, through its meaningful activities, it is contributing to build a healthy mind and a healthy, peaceful society. The concert, which falls under the entertainment pillar, has performances by local and international artists and upcoming stars. The conferences under the education pillar will feature conversations, workshops, and lecture demonstrations. And the final pillar of excellence features competitions, namely the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions, or simply called MYICMF competitions. Since its inception in the year 2019, the MYICMF has featured many great artists and performers. In 2019, we had live conferences and concerts that featured Padma Shri Bombay Jayashree and Padma Bhushan Sudha Raghunathan, who graced us with their wonderful concerts. We also had the child prodigy, Master Rahul Vellal, who enthralled us with his mesmerizing presence on stage. We also had workshops conducted by Sushma Somasekaran and Coffee with Rahul, where he shared with us about his life as a child artist and his journey in music. In 2019, we introduced the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awards, a tribute to 10 great Malaysian artists who have shaped, influenced, and paved the way for the growth and development of the Indian arts in our country. The entire event was graced by dignitaries Dato' A. Vaithilingam, patron of Sugam, Dato' Ramesh Kodamal, co-chair of the ASEAN India Business Council, Mr. Nishit Kumar Ujwal of the Indian High Commission Malaysia, and Mr. Amran of Jabatan Kesenian dan Kebudayaan JKKN. In 2020, the year the entire world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, we at Sugam Foundation decided to carry on with the MYICMF online, even though it was the first time ever that we were doing any event online. We had put together 68 concerts and performances from international stars, Sri Ranjani Santana Gopalan, Kumari Spurti Rao, and S. Aishwarya and S. Soundarya, great-granddaughters of MS Subulakshmi Amma, global artists and students, as well as our very own Malaysian artists and students. 9 workshops by industry experts were organized, some of which, as you can see here, Saptaswaras for kids below 8 years by Srimati Sumitra Jayasilan, basic lessons of Mirdangam, Mora, and Korve by Tirunageshwaram TRS Manikandan, a royal spread, creative aspects of Carnatic music, a thematic presentation by Srimati Visalakshi Nityanandan, Panchapuranam by Oduvar Tirunyana Sambandar from Madurai, The Beauty of Sahityam and Sangeetam in Dikshitar Kritis by TKR Ayyappan, Assistant Professor, Jayalalita Music University, Speaking Through Strings by Sri Seshadri Sri Ram, and The Importance of Varnam and Manodharma in a Music Concert by Arthur Dr. N. Somasundram, Assistant Professor, Annamalai University, to name a few. The competition segment received 319 entries from 13 countries, namely Malaysia, the United States of America, India, United Kingdom, Singapore, UAE, Australia, Japan, Lebanon, Norway, Sweden, Mexico, and South Africa. The MYICMF 2020 also showcased the Kala Ratna, our Arts Gems series that featured the recipients and students of the Lifetime Arts Achievement Awardees 2019. This year, the MYICMF program commenced in August 2021 with the Carnatic music and dance competitions that had ended yesterday after 11 days of competitions in vocals, instruments, percussions, and dance. This year, we have a total of 529 contestants from 11 countries, namely Malaysia, USA, India, UAE, Australia, United Kingdom, Singapore, Sweden, France, Norway, and Germany. At this juncture, I would like to invite the brainchild behind the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival, Festival Director, come Founder President of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation, Ms. Sujitra Jayasilan, to give her welcome address.
Namaskaram. Salam Sejahtera from Malaysia. We are so happy to be hosting this winner announcement ceremony for our enthusiastic contestants and their parents. We are so really thrilled by this entire 11 days of competitions, which attracted 529 contestants from 11 countries. We are thankful that our little initiative is bearing fruits and serving so many who would like to be in this path. When we started in 2019, we did not know what is coming after that. But in 2020, the pandemic hit, and we had to, our only thought was to keep this going. We just wanted to continue doing what we really loved. And that we included the competition segment to the entire festival. And in 2021, this year, we thought we could somehow carry it out live. But again, we had no choice but to do it online. But now, I think even we have a choice in 2022. I think the competitions will remain online because we have found that we are able to reach out to so many because there is no more geographical barriers. So we will continue 2022 competitions online. And for this year's festival, we have put together 95 concerts and about 15 conferences for all of you. And we really hope that all of you will join in to participate in all the programs. At this juncture, I want to acknowledge the presence of our YB Tuan Gunaraj, Sri Shashkiranji. Thank you so much for all your contribution and collaboration with us. We also want to thank the Malaysian Ministry of Education for the endorsement of this competition. We want to thank the National Department of Arts and Culture, JKKN, for their support, the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture for their support for the last 3 years. And we also want to thank Entamil Vannangal, our online media partner. And how can I forget our esteemed judges, or pranams to them, great gurus who have come to judge this competition for our children. And I want to thank our little coordinators who've been with us throughout these 11 days, and our hosts, all our hosts, as well as the Secretariat. You will be introduced to all of them after this segment. I also want to talk a little bit about the competitions. You will notice that there's a lot of preparation that goes in for children to appear for a competition. And we are so happy that this year we had competitors coming from 11 countries. And at some parts of the competition, I truly felt that we were sitting in a kacheri. The children were so fantastic, and we were immersed in that music. And what more can we ask for during this pandemic? You know, all of us confined in our own homes. But this period, as organizers, organizing the competition itself took our mind away from that stress and kept us busy. And we believe throughout these 11 days of competitions, all of you who are viewers also experienced the joy of just watching the children perform. We had adults as well, and it was really wonderful. So we really thank Bhagawan for this opportunity to allow us to present this. Thank you so much. And for next year, there is going to be a change of format. We will announce it next year, and we believe it is for the better. So stay tuned, and we really welcome all of you for the festival that will take place on the 13th of November till the 21st of November. Please join us for all the conferences and concerts. With that, I take leave. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.
Thank you, Ms. Sujitra. Next, we would like to introduce another great individual. He is single-handedly responsible in bringing together our panel of esteemed judges for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our knowledge partner, musician, musicologist, music guru, and music entrepreneur, Vidwan Sri K.N. Shashikiran, Founder Director, Karnataka Global.
Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Thank you, Subhadraji. And it's a pleasure to be a part of this wonderful event. So this is one of the largest music competitions in the world, though it has just started very recently. MYICMF has emerged into bringing talents from around the world who all performed incredibly well. And it's mind-boggling to actually see the kind of work that has gone in behind scenes by the entire team from the Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation. Very dedicated efforts from the entire team is what has made this festival possible. As Subhadraji already mentioned, it consists of three-pronged approach, where concerts, conferences, and competitions are all put together to make this a very unique event. The brain behind this, Suchitraji, and the entire team of our sisters and all the others, the tech team, with Ruben and others, and all the volunteers who have been a part of this journey have been exceptional. I would also like to say the Kutis, who are all the kids who actually made this year's coordination, or they were the MCs who made it extra special, whom you would have all watched on YouTube. It was indeed very, very beautifully presented. First of all, I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to all the Mahavidwans, leading gurus, vidushis, and exponents, be it in the field of music or dance. We have had some of the brilliant musicians and dancers who have been part of this year's MYICMF competitions. I would like to thank each one of them. And let me quickly go through the names of all the wonderful judges that we had. Vidwan K.V. Prasadji, one of the leading percussion maestros in the world, and a pride for Mridangam. I would like to sincerely thank him for being a part of this effort. Along with him, thank you, sir. See, these are stalwarts who played for all the leading artists. So, and of course, his brilliance is not just in Mridangam. He is a multifaceted percussionist, and it's wonderful to have him be a part of this year's competitions for the percussion segment. Along with him on the percussion was another senior Vidwan Manar Koil J. Balaji, who's to join us shortly. Again, he's also been playing for many, many years, and has accompanied all the senior artists. Into the vocal segment, this year we've had very, very wonderful galaxy of musicians, musicologists, music scholars, gurus, and all the leading exponents. Let me start off with our senior Vidwan and Guru, Tiruviyar Shekharji. Thank you very much for being a part. He was there for the last year's edition, and this year also he has played a very important role. Sincere thanks to you, sir. Again, he comes from a great lineage, and he is also from the place of Tyagaraja. So, the music already runs there in the Kaveri belt, the belt for Carnatic music, as we call it. And he has learned from several leading artists, including the legend, Dr. Balamurali Krishna. So wonderful having you, sir. We also have with us Dr. Usha Prasadji, another very senior musician, guru, and musicologist who has written several books, authored several books, and been part of several very interesting concepts in music. And she's been teaching a lot, and she's also performed. She's a senior disciple of the great Vidwan Madhuri G.S. Mani sir, and it is again for the second year that we are having her. It's indeed a pleasure having her in this edition. We'd also like to place on record our sincere thanks and gratitude to Vidwan Dr. Uma Shankar, another very senior vocalist and guru par excellence. He has also been part of our efforts for the second consecutive year. And of course, his expertise in music, and he's also been doing a lot of coordination for promoting Carnatic music in the right way. So it's wonderful to have him join us for this edition's competitions. We have with us Dr. Ganga Ramachandran, again a very senior vocalist, a Vainika also, and a guru. She's again a musicologist who has done her doctorate in music and has been working on several projects, including a research fellow in Sangeet Natak Academy. And she's been again part of our efforts for the second consecutive year. Thank you very much, Gangaram Chitranji. This year, we also had Vidwan Sajeev Nambudri, again a very popular vocalist and a guru again, who has performed with several senior artists, and he's been a regular performer. He's also been teaching a lot. He's also an organizer of repute. It's wonderful to have him with us for the second consecutive year. The other additions for this year in the segment of vocal, we have vocal and instrumental, actually, Vidushi Bhargavi Balasubramanian, a very, very dedicated, popular vocalist and instrumentalist who plays Chitravina. And she has students from around the globe. And she was our judge for both the vocal category and the instrumental category this year. Our sincere thanks to Vidushi Bhargavi Balasubramanian. I would also like to thank Dr. Niranjana Srinivasan, another vocalist who has also been a lecturer at the college, at the Tamil Nadu College University, which is a very popular institution. And she has also been performing as senior disciple of both Vidushi Lalita Shivakumar ji and also Dr. Niteshri Mahadevan. She started performing at a very young age, and she's blossomed into a very fine vocalist. It's indeed a pleasure having her as a vocal judge this year. We also have Vidushi Prarthana Sai Narsimhan, another very fine vocalist and guru who comes from a very beautiful school of music, learning from great masters like Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Manikrishna Swami Amma, and also from the great maestro and legend Vidwan Chandalpet Ranganathan sir. She herself is a very well accomplished vocalist, and it's indeed a pleasure having her as part of our jury for this year's competition. I would also like to thank Arunachala Karthik, another young Vidwan on the violin, who was exceptional for the instrumental category this year. He has taken to, through his tech savvy, he has taken to full-time music and has been performing for several years, but now has taken the role of being a full-fledged musician and also a senior guru. And he is from Bangalore, so which brings in another dimension to this year's judging scenario, having judges from representing different parts. We have judges from Kerala, we have judges from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, everywhere, bringing a diversity in the entire gamut. I would also like to thank an young star this year, a child prodigy who has blossomed into a very fine vocalist, Vidwan Abhilash Giri Prasad, who joined us for this year's competitions. And we thought it will be very interesting and nice to have an young vocalist assess the younger talents and the future stars. So it was wonderful having him be a part of our jury this year. I would also like to thank the very eminent dancers who joined us for this year's competitions in the dance segment. The popular guru and dancer, Kalaimamani Aparna Ramesh. I have not told the titles of most of them. Many of them have received Kalaimamani's here, so and many other titles. So I would like to place that on record as well. Each one's biodata itself will run into pages, so I'm keeping it pretty brief. So I would like to sincerely thank Aparna Rameshji, who's from Salem, and she has got a school there, and she's been teaching over hundreds of students, and also been doing her own productions and performing also very actively. She's also a trained vocalist. I would also like to thank another popular dancer who is multifaceted, not just as a dancer, but she's also been into anchoring of several cultural shows, music shows on television media, and she's done her own productions both in India and abroad. Sincere thanks to Archana Kantanji, who is another wonderful addition to this year's dance competitions. So our sincere thanks to all these wonderful judges who have been a part. Ji?
Sangeeta ji, sir.
Sangeeta, oh, sorry. In the dance segment, we also have another dancer who has been a part of our edition for just the previous year and this year. A wonderful dancer who has got a lot of experience, and she's also been training several students from Malaysia. Sangeeta ji, she is again a very popular dancer, and she was a part of our dance jury. Sorry, Sangeeta ji, for that miss. Thank you for being a part. So our sincere thanks to all the eminent judges who made this edition of competition so smooth. They all seamlessly blended into the whole thing. It was a lot of positivity. They enjoyed being a part of this whole thing, the journey. All the talents, let's place on record the views of all the judges. First of all, that yes, being a competition, we do need to have some winners. And so while doing so, we had to have certain parameters to evaluate the winners, but it was not an easy task. Let's put it very clearly that, first of all the participants this year showed exceptional quality, be it vocal, instrumental, percussion, or dance categories. And we had several categories and subcategories. We also had multimedia, fancy, dress, and other additional categories, which were also interesting, group presentations as well. All in all, we would like to say that the efforts of all the participants were exceptional. And they were from different time zones, not just from one part of the world. They had to adjust to various schedules. They had to work with the team to make sure that they were available at that particular time. And for some of them, it would have been pretty early morning, late evenings. And in fact, for the Sugam team itself, it started very early in the morning and went up to midnight or beyond. So each of the weekends were almost round the clock this year, almost 16 hours plus. So for us as in terms of the work itself. But for the participants itself, it should have been very challenging. They had to prepare a lot. And during the pandemic, working so much and putting together such a wonderful show was something that we all admired. And I'm sure those who watched it on YouTube would realize that there has been a lot of commitment from several participants. In fact, the quality itself from last year to this year, there's been such a big jump. So let us state that. And I'm sure going forward, we are going to see some of the stars of music and dance emerge from these competitions. While doing so, we had to also, though there were only 3 prizes, which was originally stated in some of the categories, the judges have also been little bit more lenient and try to recognize the merit of various talents and try to give some additional prizes. And I should also place on record that while such a thing happened, the Sugam team, Suchetra ji, and the entire deciding crew for that also ensured that they were flexible to ensure that some of these exceptional talents are given their due. Despite that, I would also like to say that we cannot, unfortunately, give prizes to all the others. However, we would like to say that we would like you all come back next year, I'm sure, with renewed confidence, better training, and I'm sure with guidance of all the exceptional gurus who are part of this. Let's also place on record the great work of all the gurus who have been a part and parcel of supporting this event by sending their students. And not only that, the way they have trained, they have prepared the students. Even at the Geetam level, we could see, there were so many children who tried very, very new things. They were singing it in multiple speeds, doing Tisram. So many dimensions they brought out, whether it's a Notuswaram, Geetam, even at that level, not just at the Manodharma. And of course, at Varnam and Kritis, we had Pancharatnams to various group Kritis to a variety of things showcased, Ragamalikas, even in Divine Classic, which is supposed to be Tukuras. Some unheard compositions, even in the concert, emerged. So we would like to thank all the gurus who have meticulously, worked towards putting some very interesting packages. Even in the percussion, I think that segment also, there were some very interesting presentations, which even at the basic level and the advanced level, the fingering technique and other things, which was admired by the gurus. Of course, even at the dance, we could see every single talent working the Abhinaya part and the Nritta part, despite technology barriers. Putting a dance of that caliber was very, very well appreciated. Our sincere thanks to all these great gurus. And last but not the least, we would like to thank all the parents for their support. So to make something this mammoth happen, week after week, there were kids who had taken part in several categories, not just one. So to make time for being a part of this edition and being a part of all the contests that they registered, every weekend they were part and parcel of our event. And that made this extra special. Watching all of them come back for the various categories and each time delivering something unique and preparing for that made this extra special. So the effort of from last year of it being just one weekend to several weekends this year, we felt it was justified because giving importance to each category was the idea of the MY International Carnatic Music and Dance competitions, and that was achieved thanks to the efforts that all the students and parents especially put in, keeping aside all the other commitments. So sincere thanks to all of you. I'm sure you're all eagerly waiting to hear the results. I would once again like to thank Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be a part and parcel of such a wonderfully coordinated, wonderfully structured and organized event. In technology, I have not seen something that is so seamlessly done. So I would like to sincerely thank them for this. It's almost like a dream at the end of this. Today, we are already coming to the end of this and we can't wait for the next year to come. This year, it was already almost double of last year. Next year, I'm confident that we'll have over 1,000 participants from around the globe. Sincere thanks to all of you and sincere thanks to all the judges. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shashiji. Once again, it is my honor to thank our esteemed panel of judges for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. For the vocal competitions, Vidwan Sri Thiruvayaru P. Shekhar, Vidwan Sri Sanjeev Nambutri, Vidwan Sri Dr. B. Umashankar, Vidwan Sri Abhilash Giri Prasad, Vidushi Srimati Dr. Usha Prasad, Vidushi Srimati Niranjana Srinivasan, Vidushi Srimati Dr. Ganga Ramachandran, and Vidushi Srimati Prarthana Sai Narasimha. For the percussion competition, we had Vidwan Sri K.V. Prasad and Vidwan Sri Manar Koil K. Balaji. For the instrument competitions, Vidushi Srimati Dr. Bhargavi Balasubramanian and Vidwan Sri Arunachala Karthik. For the dance competition, Vidushi Kalimamani Srimati Aparna Ramesh, Vidushi Srimati Sangeeta Namasivayam, and Vidushi Srimati Archana Kantan. Thank you, dear judges, our utmost gratitude to all of you. We would also like to thank our hosts of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions, Srimati Sujitra Jayasilan, Srimati Sumitra Jayasilan, and Srimati Jayasakti Jayasingham. This year, alongside our hosts, we had 30 young coordinators who assisted us during the live competitions. They are students of our art school, Sugam Karnataka, who were picked and underwent training for MCing. We applaud you for being bold and courageous in assisting with coordinating the live competitions. We would like to request that all of you coordinators kindly turn on your videos so we can show you to our viewers.
Gallery view.
Ladies and gentlemen, our young coordinators of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. Thank you, dear coordinators. Thank you. In any event, there is always the behind the scenes people who are a very important aspect to ensure the success of the event. At this juncture, we would like to take the opportunity to thank the Secretariat for their untiring hard work to ensure the success of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. Mr. Ruben Mohanakumar, Ms. Vigneshwari Singham, Ms. Devika Sivagurunathan, Ms. Pushpa Devi Achalingam, and Ms. Yasmin Bashir Ahmed. Thank you, Secretariat. We also thank the Ministry of Education, Malaysia, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Malaysia, our online media partner, Yen Tamil Vanangal. Thank you for your support. Next, with great honor, we would like to invite Special Officer to the Chief Minister of Selangor for Community Engagement, come Assemblyman of Sentosa, YB Tuan Gunaraj George, to deliver his speech and officiate the winner announcement ceremony. YB.
Yes, a very good evening. Sivaya Namaha. Ms. Sujitra Jayasilan, the Festival Director, and also the Founder President of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation. Honorable Sri Shashikiran Narasimhan, the Founder Director of Karnataka Global. Honorable Judges, Vidwans, right? I'm so honored to address all of you. Parents, students, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'd like to thank the organizers for extending the invitation to invite me to say a few words in this wonderful and beautiful ceremony, which is being done. And I was told it attracted something like 529 students from all over the world, as far as Germany, Norway, France, Sweden, Singapore, US, and even from India, right? And it's wonderful, actually, to hear from the founder president of the Karnataka Global. There's so many judges who got involved to make this event a success. thank you so much because you have sacrificed your time, your effort, and to make sure the global, or other children from all over the world has come together to participate in this wonderful competition. Ladies and gentlemen, as we always say that, meanwhile, most of us are sitting at home behind a computer screen, wondering how to make the best of the current predicament that we find ourselves in currently due to COVID. Many of us are now asking ourselves, what are the implications of the pandemic on our musical career and future? And I think I would like to congratulate Ms. Sujitra and her wonderful team, right, for putting this together to not only to benefit Malaysians, but all over the world. And it's so nice to see that. And I was told by Vidwan Sri Shasi Kiran, this is going to be one of the largest competition held, and 529 children took part, and parents have given their fullest support, right, to make this event a memorable one. I would like to take this opportunity to also congratulate all the secretary team, the members of the organizing team who have come together to get this particular program a success, right? Shabas to Sujitra and team, right? I will not want to take much of your time, but there's a saying says that music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Congratulations to all participants. You are all winners. There's no such thing as first, second, third, or fourth. All of you are winners in your own way. Go all out. Best wishes once again. Take care. God bless.
Thank you very much, YB. Before proceeding further, I wish to acknowledge all our Sugam YouTube viewers. Welcome back and thank you for tuning in once again this evening. For those of you who have just dropped by, do click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're kept informed of all our live programs and video uploads and do not miss out on any of our future events. Ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited moment for this evening. It is now time to reveal the winners for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. All contestants will be given an e-certificate of participation and an e-scorecard. Winners will receive an e-certificate of achievement as well as the prize money of RM100 for first prize, RM70 second prize, and RM50 third prize. Fourth and fifth place winners and special mention winners will receive an e-certificate of achievement. All first prize winners for their respective categories will not be allowed to compete next year in the same category. However, if you are moving to another age group, you will be allowed to compete. We will now start off with the vocal category. I would like to invite Ms. Jayashakti Jayasingham, Program Director for Competitions for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021 and Executive Committee Member of the Sugam and Heritage Foundation, to announce the winners for the vocal categories. Over to you, Ms. Jaya.
Thank you, Subhatra. The winners for Vocal Notaswaram Sub-Junior. Third prize goes to Vidyut Prasad from the USA. And Triyakshari Shiva also from the USA. Second prize goes to Ria Kaushik, USA. And first prize for Vocal Notaswaram Sub-Junior goes to Saket Vishwanatha from the USA. Congratulations to all the winners. Next category, Vocal Gidam. The winners for Vocal Gidam Sub-Junior are: fourth prize goes to Harinarayani Shanmugasilan from Malaysia. and Mahid Iyer from UAE. Third prize goes to Akansha Dikshit, UK. Second prize goes to Komangi Vigneswaran from Malaysia. And the first prize for Vocal Geetam Sub-Junior is Ria Kaushik, USA. We move on to Vocal Geetam Junior category. Third prize for Vocal Geetam Junior category goes to Adarth Gagan Bharadwaj from India. Second prize, Hridayashree R. Krishnan from India. And the first prize for Vocal Geetam Junior goes to Sahiti Vishwanatha from the USA. The next category, Vocal Varnam. The winners for Vocal Varnam Sub-Junior are, in third prize, Atmika Bala, USA. Second prize, Krivait Krishnan from UK. And the first prize goes to Laya Rachna Praveen, USA. The winners for Vocal Varnam Junior category. Third prize, Pradyumna, Malaysia. Second prize goes to Bhavika Pasupati, USA. And Sahiti Vishwanatha, USA. The first prize for Vocal Varnam in the junior category goes to Rishabh Kaushik from the USA. The winners for Vocal Varnam sub-senior category. Third prize goes to Hridayesh R. Krishnan from India. And Nandini Chittur from USA. Second prize for Vocal Varnam Sub-Senior goes to Smriti G. Kaushik from India. And Mahati Sudagar, USA. And the first prize for Vocal Varnam Sub-Senior goes to Shruti Ganesh from USA. The winners for Vocal Varnam Senior category. Third prize goes to Ambika S. Bhatt from India. Second prize goes to Nandakishore Prakash, USA. And the first prize goes to Lanka Nagavalli, India. Now we move on to Vocal Kriti. The winners for Vocal Kriti Sub-Junior are, third prize, Saket Vishwanatha, USA. And Advait Banur Satnur, USA. Second prize goes to Amita Ramakrishnan, USA. And first prize for Vocal Kriti Sub-Junior goes to Vidyut Prasad, USA. The winners for Vocal Kriti Junior. Third prize goes to Rishabh Kaushik, USA. And Samit Sitaram, USA. Second prize goes to Manasa Pragaspati, USA. And the first prize for Vocal Kriti Junior goes to Pradyumna Bhatt, Malaysia. The winners for Vocal Kriti Sub-Senior are third prize goes to Vishaka Asok, USA. Second prize goes to Mahati Sudagar, USA. And the first prize goes to Shruti Ganesh, USA. There's a special mention for this category. Special mention by the judges is Chilaragi Venkata Sri Ujjwal from Singapore. And Satvik Dhananjay from the USA. We move on to winners for Vocal Kriti Senior category. Third prize goes to Nandakishore Prakash from the USA. Second prize goes to Aparna Gorli from India. And the first prize for Vocal Kriti Senior, Harichandana Sridhar from India. Special mention to Ambika S. Bhatt, India. We move on to the Vocal Manodharma category. Winners for Vocal Manodharma Sub-Junior. Second prize, Aditi Rao, USA. There was only one prize awarded for that category of Vocal Manodharma Sub-Junior. We move on to Vocal Manodharma Junior category. Third prize goes to Sahana Kumar, USA. Second prize, Rishabh Kaushik, USA. And the first prize for Vocal Manodharma Junior goes to Pradyumna Bhatt from Malaysia. Now for the winners for Vocal Manodharma Sub-Senior category. Third prize goes to Mahati Sudagar from the USA. And Shruti Ganesh, USA. Second prize, Haindavi Veldanda, USA. And the first prize for Vocal Manodharma Sub-Senior goes to Nandita Kannan, USA. The winners for Vocal Manodharma Senior category. Third prize, Ambika S. Bhatt, India. Second prize goes to Harichandana Sridhar, India. And the winner for Vocal Manodharma Senior category, first prize, Lanka Nagavalli from India. We move on to Vocal Divine Classics. The winners for Vocal Divine Classics Sub-Junior category are: third prize goes to Saket Vishwanatha, USA, and Advait Banur Satnur from the USA as well. Second prize for Vocal Divine Classics goes to Ria Chavali from the UK. And first prize for Vocal Divine Classics Sub-Junior category goes to Vidyut Prasad, USA. for Vocal Divine Classics Junior category. Third prize goes to Pradyumna Bhatt, Malaysia, and Rishabh Kaushik, USA. Second prize goes to Vishwa Sivakumar from India. And the first prize for Vocal Divine Classics Junior category, Bhavika Pasupati from USA. There is a special mention for Sahiti Vishwanatha, USA. Now we move on to the winners for Vocal Divine Classics Sub-Senior category. Third prize goes to Smriti G. Kaushik from India and Shruti Ganesh from USA. Second prize goes to Mahati Sunagar from USA and Vishaka Ashok also from the USA. And first prize for Vocal Divine Classics Sub-Senior goes to Nandita Kannan from India. Special mention to Haindavi Veldanda from the USA. We now move on to Vocal Divine Classics Senior category. Third prize goes to Parveen Raj K. Rajan, Malaysia, and Harini Ramaprasad from the USA. Second prize goes to Aparna Gorli from India. And for first prize for Vocal Divine Classics Senior category goes to S. Varshini from India.
Thank you, Ms. Dea. Next, we have the instrument categories. I would like to invite Ms. Sumitra Jayasilan, Program Director for Conferences for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Michael and Vice President of Sugam Culture and Heritage Foundation to announce the winners for this category.
For Instrument Notuswaram Sub-Junior category, the winners are second prize to Rishi Rao, India. Only one prize has been awarded for this particular category. For Instrument Geetham Sub-Junior category, third prize goes to Rishi Rao, India. Second prize, Darshan Tanabalasingam, Malaysia. And first prize goes to Rohan Murthy, USA. Next, we move on to Instrument Geetham for the junior category. Third prize goes to B. Ananya, India. Second prize, Navanita Krishna, India. And first prize, Neyamalar Guru, Malaysia. For Instrument Varnam, in the sub-junior category, we have second prize, Darshan Tanabalasingam, Malaysia. And first prize goes to Anand Chandrasekhar Karthik from the UAE. Next, Instrument Varnam for junior category. Third prize goes to Pradyumna K. Prasad, India. Second prize, Tanmayi Avanija Bangala, USA. And the first prize to Samet Sitaram, USA. There is a special mention for this category to Pranav Murukesh from the USA. For Instrument Varnam Sub-Senior, we have Aarti Venkataramanan from Singapore for the third prize. Second prize goes to Rishikesh Ajit from the UK. And the first prize goes to Thavanesh Tirumurthy, Malaysia. For instrument Varnam, senior category, second prize goes to Divya M, India. And first prize goes to Sri Kanta R, India. For instrument Kriti, sub-junior category, second prize goes to Darshan Tanabalasingam, Malaysia, and he is the only one to be awarded a prize in this category. For junior category, instrument Kriti, we have a third prize, Samit Sitaram from the USA, and Sarang Anand from the USA as well. Second prize goes to Tanmayi Avanija Bangala from the USA. And the first prize goes to Pranav Murukesh, USA. For instrument Kriti, sub-senior category, third prize goes to Sai Shriya Poluri, Singapore. Second prize goes to Vishaka Ashok from the USA. And first prize goes to Shalini Venkatagiri, India. For instrument Kriti, senior category, third prize goes to N. Ram Sundar from India. Second prize, Sri Kanta R, India. And first prize to Subhashri Rajagopal from Malaysia. The final category for instruments, Manodharma. Manodharma for junior category. Second prize goes to Rishabh Kaushik from the USA. And first prize, Sarang Anand, USA. Next, sub-senior category for instrument Manodharma. Third prize goes to Vishaka Ashok, USA. And first prize goes to Skanda N. Shastri from India. Finally, instrument Divine Classics. For the junior category, second prize goes to Tanmayi Avanija Vangala, USA. And first prize, Rishabh Kaushik, USA. For Divine Classics sub-senior, there is only one winner who has been awarded for this category, Aprameya Punasenahalli Nagendra from India. And instrument Divine Classics senior category, third prize, Anuja Mohan, Malaysia, also the single awardee for this category. That concludes the instrument competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sumi. We will now move on to the percussion basic winner announcement. Percussion basic sub-unit, third prize goes to Sarshwindra Sivakumar from Malaysia. Second prize goes to Amritesh Ramachandran, Malaysia. And first prize for percussion basic sub-unit, Siddharth Premkumar, Malaysia. Next, we have percussion basic junior category. Third prize, Shakti Premkumar from Malaysia. Second prize goes to Prabha Bashir from the USA. And our first prize goes to Aditya Darshanamurthy, Malaysia. Percussion basic sub-senior. Third prize goes to Satishwaran Nadesan, Malaysia. Second prize, Aditya Tharman, Malaysia. First prize, Vyomanasai Sivakrishna Rao, Malaysia. Winners for Percussion Basic Senior category. Second prize, Shashidharan Ponnambalam, Malaysia. First prize, Tyagaraja Ratnapillai, Malaysia. That ends the Percussion Basic. We move on to the Percussion Advanced winner announcement. Percussion Advanced Sub-Junior category, there was only one prize that was awarded for this category. First prize, Krivai Krishnan from the UK. Percussion Advanced Junior category. Third prize, Geeta Priyan Vigneshwaran from Malaysia. Second prize, Vivek Chandrasekharan, Malaysia. And the first prize, Vedant Sundar from the USA. Moving on to Percussion Advanced Sub-Senior category. Third prize, Srinike Balaji, India. Second prize, T.T. Vivek, India. And the first prize, Desikan Varadarajan, India. Next, Percussion Advanced Seniors. Second prize goes to Aravind Mukunda Kumar from Germany. And the first prize, Prashant Sagar, Malaysia. Moving on to the dance categories. Winners for dance category, Sub-Junior. Third prize goes to Nangai Udayakumar from Malaysia. Second prize goes to J. Swagati Krishnasamy from Norway. And the first prize, Aditya Budaya, Malaysia. Moving on to dance category, Junior. Third prize goes to Shama Agnihotri, India. Second prize, Mia Sajid from the UK. And first prize, we have Akshat Hiram from the USA. Dance category, Sub-Senior. Third prize goes to Kashwina from Malaysia. Second prize, Kritika Vadana Balamurugan, Malaysia. And the first prize goes to Danya Vikram, India. There is a special mention for this category. We have Shakti Shamuta Ravindran from Malaysia. Dance category, Senior. Third prize, Ananya Ravindran, India. Second prize, Jonathan Jaira, Malaysia. And first prize goes to Jayalakshmi Narayanan, India. Next will be the group items. Despite the pandemic, we commend the efforts by these groups to submit entries for the group competition. Winners for group Vocal Kriti. There was only one prize awarded. Second prize to the Voice Academy, USA. Group Vocal Geetam, also only. There has been no winners for this particular competition. Group Vocal Divine Classics. Third prize goes to Geeta and Smita from the USA. And second prize, Charlotte Vocals from the USA. Group Dance category. Third prize, Art Entertainment, Malaysia. Second prize, Rhythm, Malaysia. And the first prize goes to Sanskriti from the UK. Group Percussion category, there were no winners. Next, we have the multimedia role play and categories under the others. Dear viewers and contestants, the winners for the role play and fancy dress categories were chosen by a panel of judges. However, we do have a special mention for the most popular contestants who was chosen by the most number of likes garnered on Facebook. We will start off with the multimedia category. Fifth prize goes to Shreya Vikas from the USA. Fourth prize, Dayanita Nirma, Malaysia. Third prize, Manaskini Bhaskar, the USA. Second prize, Vinesh Logendran, Malaysia. And first prize goes to Riya Kaushik from the USA. Next, we have the role play category. Third prize goes to Leena Loshini Vrindavan, Malaysia. Second prize goes to Jesigan Balakrishnan, Malaysia. And the first prize goes to Guru Prasad Kaliappan, Malaysia. Most popular award goes to K. Guru Prasad, Malaysia. For the fancy dress category, fifth prize goes to Sylvina and Francis, Malaysia. Fourth prize goes to Marzena Matthias, Malaysia. Third prize, Harinarayani Shanmugaseelan, Malaysia. Second prize, Jayalakshmi J. Tangeswaran, Malaysia. First prize goes to Guru Prasad Kaliappan, Malaysia. And for the fancy dress competition, we had 3 contestants who received more than 1,200 likes on Facebook. Therefore, it was decided that all 3 contestants will receive the most popular award. K. Guru Prasad from Malaysia, Shashmitra Danish Kumar, Malaysia, and Jayalakshmi J. Tangeswaran, Malaysia. Congratulations to all our winners. We sure hope to see all of you for the Malaysia International Carnatic Music Festival 2021, which will be happening from the 13th to the 21st of November 2021. Do participate in all the workshops that has been organized specially for you. Do also join us for the exciting concerts that have been lined up for this year. Browse our website, MYICMF2021.org to get more information about the festival happenings and programs. Once again, thank you to everyone who made this possible. Our dear contestants, our supporting partners, esteemed judges, parents of contestants, coordinators, and all our YouTube viewers. Signing off tonight, your host, Subhatra Jayaseelan, along with the committee and coordinators of the Malaysia International Carnatic Music and Dance Competitions 2021. Stay safe and good night.